What are you doing scratching so much?
I have eggs.
Eggs? Am I gross?
How do I make it stop itching?
I don't know. You scratch it.
Hey, SpaghettiOs. You like SpaghettiOs?
Yeah? Dented cans at half price. Microsoft went down 3 points. We gotta save some money. Here, give it a shot.
What the hell is he doing?
He's shopping.
Microsoft went down 3 points.
That's real good.
Fun one today, huh? All right, so big down day. Not too upset about it, part of the game. I'm going to first talk about the losses, and two, talk about the mental capital, the mental standpoint, the psychological stuff that allows me to take these losses, move on, and just, come back and sit in this chair tomorrow ready to trade. So we got a nasty gap down. We got a lot of market news lately. Just raised rates. Jerome Powell coming in. People didn't like it. So we closed ugly yesterday. Then a big gap to the downside. Tried to push up a little bit off the open, but some downside follow through. And market's looking a bit ugly right now. But let's talk about these losses and how I navigated them, and how even in this type of environment where I'm coming into a huge gap down and I have stock on, I'm still handling everything strategically. Everything is systematic. I'm not thinking. I'm not emotional. It's all part of the playbook. It's all in the game plans. All right. So the one trade that really hurt today was this Weibo, and I got out of this one right off the open. You see, I bought it 2 days ago. I took off about $1,000 worth or whatever, book profit. I was paying for the trade, and that's all the risk that I had on. And I was only risking it to this 133. That's why I stayed in yesterday with a low of day stop, and then I just didn't even have a chance off the open today. This thing flushed so hard. This is the first trade of the day. I had an offer to sell 132.08, and so quickly ticked 132 on the number, and then just absolutely dove, and I had to hit out 130. So that one, where something is gapping way below my stop, and I had a bunch of stock in this one. You can see that's a close loss. I booked some, but that 2,800 is realized, so I'm probably down 1,400 in that trade, which is fine. That's a loss. That sucks, but it happens. So that one where it's too far past my stop, I'm just trying to hit out off the open. I'm trying to save that one. But something like this BZUN, so I had a nice cushion. You can see I bought it here 2 days ago, like $48. Took off profit. I held back 1,000 shares, and so this one I gave the 15-minute rule. And the 15-minute rule is when you walk into a gap down, I'm gonna wait till a stock puts in that first low. They put in that low of all the pukers. People are just puking out that stock, and then it's gonna bounce. So I'm putting my stop at that low, the 15-minute low. It's called the 15-minute rule. And then if I get taken out, then it's systematic. A lot of trades are saved that way by the 15-minute rule, and that way I'm not coming down. I'm not like, oh, am I emotional? Am I hitting the bottom? Because a lot of time you're gonna puke into that first 15-minute low, and then you're gonna be like, oh, what am I doing? Yada yada yada. And that's when it gets emotional. So yeah, that one sucks, but I handled that systematically, and look, on my last 1,000 shares, I made 5 cents. So I did really well in this trade. It's still systematic. I lost 1133. That is profit that I'm giving back. So be it. The one that hurts is this Weibo, as I said, and I took a loss on this YRD. I grabbed a feeler on an inside day, and another one. I just had to stop 41 here. Bought 42 yesterday. I just stopped 41, and just didn't work out, which is fine. So I'm always handling things systematically, and I'm always having a plan. Every single execution there's no guessing, there's no guesswork. Everything has a plan. Everything is premeditated, pretty much. I'm making decisions on the fly, but I know exactly why I'm making decisions. It's not random, it's not emotional. So, but the mental aspect part, I'm down $4,500. How am I getting through this? This sucks. Oh my God, I could have bought a Rolex. Oh my God, this, that, and the other. You can't look at it like that, because we come in here every day and we're risking a bunch of money to make some, lose some, and every day it's up and down. You're playing the game, whatever it is. Now, 4 years ago, I'm losing, if I'm losing $500, I'm having a fucking meltdown. I'm fucking losing it. I'm taking it out of my friends, my roommates. I'm so mad. I'm the worst person in the world to deal with. That's because I didn't have the mental capital built up. Now I know that this is just firepower. Yes, I lost $400 or $500. Lost $400 of firepower for tomorrow. And I'm gonna have, it's, we're heading towards a risk-off environment maybe for a little bit. We're gonna have to navigate that. But the thing is that you can't take these losses to the head. You can't beat yourself up, or else, every winning trade, you can't be the most excited person in the world. Every losing trade, you can't be, a negative Nancy, because you're gonna be fucking a negative Nancy a lot of the time. So, overall, yeah, these losses suck, but I look at it as I had a $7,500 account, 5 years ago, and I can take a loss of $4,500 and say it's no sweat. I've come a long way, but overall, I know there's a lot of new guys there who haven't found that success yet, and it's just, you got to take these losses in stride, and you have to say, I'm going to build my account back up slowly. It's not all going to come back in a day, but it's going to be work, but I'm going to have to be more focused and take all the lessons out. Take the lessons out. This Weibo was relatively weak yesterday. It held my stop, but maybe I could have let it go. These losses happen, sadly. That's part of the game. But I'll be back in my chair tomorrow. I won't be super risk on, ready to trade, but I'm not fucking depressed about these losses or anything like that. It's all part of the game. All right. Now this one sucks, the big gap down, but hey, there's no avoiding that kind of stuff sometimes. Fucking Trump calls a fucking trade war against China when I'm long these Chinese names. That's tough. That sucks. But it's all part of the game. You can't look at it as, oh man, I'm freaking out, I lost a Rolex today. My man Mo actually said a quote. I hadn't heard this quote before. I love it. It's one of my favorite quotes. It's like, you can't worry about your next individual trade. You have to worry about your next 1,000 trades and how those next 1,000 are going to go. And that's, if you have a long-term view on your account, playing this game, it's an endless process. I know I'll be here in this seat tomorrow. I know I'll be in this seat in 5 years and 10 years. So I'm not worried about today's losses. All right? So, again, I say this every single video. Trading is about 15,000 times more mental than it is executions or anything like that. So if you can build up the mental capital to be able to withstand these losses, then, as I said 4 years ago, $400 loss is crippling me, absolutely crippling me. But now I'm taking this loss in stride because I know I've been through the ringer so many times, and I've been through the process. I know when to tighten up risk, yada yada yada. So all I'm saying is, don't be so emotional from trade to trade, all right? And think, as my man Mo would say, next 1,000 trades, all right? Not the next trade. Worry about the next 1,000 trades and your future and how you're going about it, all right? Good luck. Happy trading.